Hello, everybody. It's Quddus sitting here with the cast and the creators of The Last Song, this great new film that's about to be dropped on y'all on the 31st, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So we got a bunch of questions from you guys on Myspace for the cast, and today we are about to unleash them on the cast and hear what they have to think and say about the film and their experience with it. So let's start off. Let's go right into it with a question from Miley. I am a huge fan. My name is Irene. My question for you is, in what ways has shooting this movie helped you grow?
I think, you know, like I always said, is I've been on Hannah Montana. I auditioned when I was 11, and I started shooting really quickly after that. So I've been doing the same show, which became kind of my comfort and my security blanket. You know, after every project I did or tour or whatever, I had something to go back to that was easy for me, and the same rhythm kind of over and over again. And so this was something new. So it helped me grow just as a person and the experience I share, but mostly just as, an actress and to know, what it's like on, a set, and to warm me up to that and see if that's really what I want to do, which it is. It's a really good experience.
Greg, you had a pretty intense scenario to play out. I'm sure it helped you grow in some ways, right?
Yeah.
Am I overstating?
No, there was a lot of growing. No, it was great. It was a nice story, and there's some father-daughter stuff that takes place in this, and I have some kids, so this was like looking into the crystal ball, and seeing where this is all going. But she did.
It's all downhill from there.
She did a really good job. She has to do a lot in this. I'll get that a little later.
I'm sorry.
She has to do a live stream.
She has to do a lot in this movie. I mean, it asks a lot of Miley in the film, and she did a good job.
Absolutely. So what was it like working as a father-daughter team?
It was good. It was good for me.
It was fun. Greg was fun, and it's cool to work next to him, but I wouldn't do it again. Just it's cool.
Did it kind of take on a protective vibe after a little while? Like, did you get kind of method?
I had to protect him a lot. The boys were all over him.
She doesn't have to be protected of anything. This is like.
Oh yeah,
there's like one
clear.
scene.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
There's like one scene where it's like there's some vulnerability actually out of Miley, and it's not easy. I mean, it's a tough role to play, and she does has to do a lot, like I said, with it. But we got through it in the hot Georgia summer.
Yeah, I got through it. It was hard, but Julianne did a lot of work with him on the side just to get him prepared for this. So.
All right, well, let's go to the next question. This is for Liam over here. You're adorable, and your accent is very cute.
Wow. Who the heck is Sammy G?
That's Sammy G. Yeah, you got problems, Sammy G.
What's up?
Thank you. Thanks. It's really nice to
what
be
did you
this side.
think of Miley when you first met her?
I thought she was beautiful, to be honest. That was what I thought when I first met her, and we had really good chemistry.
Right away.
Yeah, we had a great read together for the first time.
Oh, you have
He's
some...
making faces. I'm laughing at him, not you. I'm sorry.
Greg is making her laugh.
Yeah.
Was that your take on it as well, Julie, when you saw
What,
them
I saw
do
Liam
the
looking at Miley and
chemistry
think she
together?
was beautiful? Oh, well, definitely. There was, from the first day of shooting, it was clear that there was great chemistry between them. I couldn't be sure until I saw it up on the screen, and then I thought, this is going to work.
So, my oh my, I love your novels. You're a genius. How does it feel to have
He's like, yeah, I know.
How does it feel to have two movies based off your novels come out this year? The Last Song is my absolute favorite. That was Lisa D.
It's been a lot of fun. It's the first time it's happened for me. I've had a few other films made, but never two in a year, and that was neat. I mean, I've had to do a lot more promotion this year, and it's kind of cut into my writing schedule, I suppose. But other than that, it's been good.
It's got to be a big payoff when you get to see your creation up on screen.
It's a lot of fun. It is. I remember I came to Los Angeles, I don't know, back in November. I got to watch two of them, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday. It was great. You watch them and you see everything kind of unfold for the first time, all in one set piece. And I had my version of the project, and those were the novels. And then you hand it over, and they take the story, but they kind of added different elements to a vision. And it's really a lot of fun to see how it comes out and to see how everyone did, and it was great.
Do you ever get nervous about how they're going to pay justice to your words?
The first time, when I did Message in a Bottle, because that was a long time ago, and that was really neat. You sit there in this little screen and you're watching it up there, and they're like, well, Teresa, and you're like, hey, I picked that name. You're going through this whole movie like, wow, that's so cool, and then you're like, oh yeah, what's happening in the film?
Right.
It was neat, but now I'm able to sit back and watch it, I think, a little bit more objectively.
Nice, nice. So moving on to the next question, we have one from Judd M. for Julianne. Miley has such a huge following from her previous, more comedic roles. What was it like working with her on a more dramatic role?
It's interesting actually because I didn't know Miley was such a huge star when I first started working with her, because I've got 2 boys and they're 5 and 18 months outside the demographic. And so I just approached her as an actress. And I just could tell immediately that she's just got this amazing kind of complexity and depth and as a person, and is so bold as an actress. If any challenges that I threw out to her emotionally, she would meet, and more so. It was a complete joy working with her as an actress.
Have you gotten more familiar with her work prior?
I really hope you haven't watched any of my other stuff.
I think she's fantastic in that, and it's a testament to her range, really, as an actress.
Have you been bumping her music?
No.
You can't avoid her music.
Let's check out our next question. It's from Emily. And this is for Miley. Do you have advice for young actresses looking for their chance at making it big?
I think, the biggest thing is, for me, is my dad has always been like, just perfect your craft and like make it the way that you live your life, and just always, never stop studying. That's kind of what my dad does. I mean, I don't think my dad and I ever watch a movie where we're not like, wow, that was a really good performance. I would love to take something from that actress from this. So he just always says, never stop studying, don't ever stop learning, and kind of the minute I think that you think you're the best is the minute that all kind of falls apart. You've got to just continue to know that there's people out there that could be great teachers for you, and just always keep your eyes open for that.
That's great advice. Great advice. This is from Miley. It's from Lily. What was it like working with Liam? Were you excited when he was cast? Were you familiar with him?
Not necessarily. Yeah. He didn't really know my stuff either, so that's okay. But I was like excited, especially because this was a kind of a breakout role for me. I mean, people obviously like knew who I was, but mostly from the show, not something from this. So that made it was kind of like a new experience for both of us. I know he's worked on Australia and stuff, but it was kind of a big thing for him here in the States. So it was kind of, even though they were different, we were still sharing something in common, which I thought was really cool. And if he was better looking, I probably would have been really excited. But the fact that he was ugly kind of made me less intimidated.
Truth. It's a mutual feeling.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
I love this. I wanted a reality show about you. All right, so the next
We'd have no fans left.
film is going to be out on March 31st for y'all to check out. You can see all that we were just talking about in those beautiful locations. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you so much.
It's great talking with you.